SoFaygo, the artist that at one point was on top of the underground and absolutely blowing up in 2020 to 2021, dropping straight bangers like Knock Knock, Off the Map, and Every Day, just to name a few. It seems like Faygo really had the next generation of artists in an absolute choke and was labeled as up next by many, even being compared to as the next Lil Uzi Vert. And now since signing to Travis Scott's label Cactus Jack, it seems like his career has been on a low decline just due to the fact that he has not been dropping and has obviously been waiting too long to drop his projects. In this video, let's look at what's next for SoFaygo and the overall state of his career. First thing first, let's take it all the way back to 2020, and at this point Faygo was starting to gain a little buzz with some of his EPs being out and his mixtapes War and Angelic 7. And what's crazy about Angelic 7 is that this mixtape did include Faygo's hit song Knock Knock, which wouldn't really blow up until later that year. And then he would drop his mixtape After Me, which led to Faygo gaining some traction with songs Every Day and a fan favorite Off the Map. That next year, Knock Knock will really start to go crazy on TikTok. And in February of 2021, Faygo officially signed to Cactus Jack after many rumors and people talking about him signing. At this point, things were going amazing for Faygo. Hey man, in the summer of 2021, bro, as soon as I opened TikTok, I would only hear two songs non-stop, bro. The first song being Tell 'Em by Coochies and Snot, and the second song being SoFaygo's Knock Knock. And hey, this shit was really starting to blow up, even getting a Lyrical Lemonade video. And as of June 2023, Knock Knock currently sits at over 200 million streams. Also, Faygo hadn't dropped that whole year and was still blowing up. And fans were absolutely hyped for his album that he announced called Pink Heartz, saying that it was almost completed in July of 2021. Yes, it's been that long, bro. That same year, Faygo and would end up touring with Trippie Redd for his Trip at Night tour, and would also end up on the Trip at Night project with the song MP5. Then Faygo would end up dropping an extremely anticipated snippet from fans, and this song being Let's Lose Our Minds in September. And now this was supposed to serve as a leading single to Pink Heartz, but did not end up being on there. Also, if I'm not wrong, this was Faygo's first official song under Cactus Jack. It seemed like at the time signing to Cactus Jack was great for Faygo, as he was in commercials and linking up with all these big artists. But he just wasn't doing this one thing that all fans were begging him for: new music. If you compare Faygo's discography from 2020 to 2021, and now in 2020 Faygo dropped 10 singles and 3 mixtapes. And in 2021 things slowed down hella, only dropping 1 single and being featured on Trip at Night. That's it. And now Faygo really could have used this to his advantage, dropping hella music and when he was at the top, but unfortunately didn't. But an artist that did is Ye. In 2021, bro, Ye and Faygo were always getting compared and people were constantly debating on who is the bigger artist. And when Faygo was dropping no music, Ye definitely saw this as an opportunity to drop music and obviously capitalize on all the hype that he's been getting, as he dropped 3 albums in 2021. Not 1 but 3, and then basically going on to surpass SoFaygo, dropping multiple projects every year. Besides being surpassed by Ye, during late 2021, a tragic event would take place, and this affected Travis and the rest of the Cactus Jack label with the Astroworld situation. And now this obviously delayed Travis's album and probably also delayed Faygo's Pink Heartz as well. And at the time of this happening, it has been a year since Faygo dropped his last project, that being After Me. And as time would go by and as Travis made a huge comeback, Faygo would then drop his Before Pink EP in June. And to be honest, the hype for Pink Heartz was really starting to die, and people weren't really messing with the EP, even though I loved it. Months would go by, but on November 11, 2022, the day finally came and we got Pink Heartz 2 years after his last project. Obviously, artists like Cardi, Uzi, Kendrick, Travis can get away with being on a hiatus and dropping after a while, but if you are an upcoming artist who's doing that, people are just gonna move on to other artists. Pink Heartz sold under 5K, which led to many people jumping to conclusions saying that Faygo fell off. Personally, this album wasn't bad whatsoever, but I think people were just expecting a lot more after not dropping an album for over 2 years. As of recently, Faygo has been promoting this new EP called Go like it's a f***ing album, bro. And now I was gonna talk about the EP not dropping, but yesterday he just announced that the EP is gonna be dropping this Wednesday. And what's kind of funny is the whole EP ended up being leaked the same day he announced this shit, bro. Personally, if I was Faygo, I would have dropped this album yesterday, and they're is there any point on waiting all the way up until Wednesday, bro? Especially if this shit is leaked. Personally, I don't really listen to leaks, but this EP went absolutely stupid, bro. That one song called I don't know, Havoc or something, bro. Hey, that shit sounds like some opium ass song, bro. I don't know. And people who actually did listen to the leak, they are enjoying this mixtape more than Pink Heartz, bro. I love this EP. This is the perfect time for Faygo to actually make a comeback. I know we've been saying this for the past 2 years, but hey, I really think that Faygo is up next. But all this man gotta do is just drop music. This man can't just drop the EP and just disappear without a trace, bro. But also, since Faygo's album is actually dropping on Wednesday, Wednesday. This obviously means that Travis is gonna drop Utopia very soon. And obviously Travis has been like, you know, teasing Utopia these past few weeks. Who knows, we might even see Faygo on Utopia, man. And so if that is the case, there is no doubt that Faygo can make a comeback. Besides that, I appreciate you guys for making it to the end of the video. This EP drops on Wednesday. Make sure to stay tuned. And guys, peace out.